Hello students of class 7. In this video I'm going to continue with the rest of the portion of this Asian. The last video I have explained about the Yangtze Kiang Basin, about the location of the Yangtze Kiang Basin, then why this Yangtze Kiang Basin is very much popular and prosperous. So in this video I am going to discuss about this Yangtze Kiang Basin itself. Okay. So this Yangtze Kiang Basin is being divided into many divisions. So the first, it is being divided actually into three distinct divisions. The first one is the Upper Yangtze Kiang Basin, means the upper portion of this Yangtze Kiang Basin or the upper section of this Yangtze Kiang Basin region is known as the Upper Yangtze Kiang Basin. Its extension is from the source up to the Ichang Gorge. We call this total extension of this Yangtze Kiang Basin as the Upper Yangtze Kiang Basin. Okay. Next is the Middle Yangtze Kiang Basin. The extension of this Middle Yangtze Kiang Basin is from Ichang Gorge to up to this Nanking in the east. Okay, so this is the total extension of this Middle Yangtze Kiang Basin, and the last one is the Yangtze Kiang Delta. So from Nanking to Shanghai is the total extension of this Yangtze Kiang Delta region. So the course of the river Yangtze Kiang, course means the path or the channel of the Yangtze Kiang river, is being divided into three sections. First one is the Upper Yangtze Kiang Basin. Basically the basin or any course of the river, is being divided into three distinct divisions: upper, to middle, and number 3 is the lower. So upper stage of the river is actually the young stage, means the upper course of the river is the young stage. The middle course is the mature stage, and the lower course is the old stage. Okay, so specifically in the young stage or in the upper course of the river, the main work over here is done as is the erosion. In the middle stage, along with transportation, in the middle course also erosion plus transportation plus deposition. Okay, and in the old stage the main work is actually deposition. And so this course of the river is actually divided based on the energy of the river. Okay, based on the energy the course of the river is divided. And the river is in the upper course, the energy of the river is very high, and that is why we call it as a young stage or a young river. So in the middle course, over here the energy reduces a little bit, that is why we call it as a mature stage. And in the lower stage the energy dissipates at a larger scale, and that is why we call it in an old stage. Okay, so this energy of the river is actually determined by the slope of the land. If the slope of the land is very high, then the energy will be very high and the river will be able to erode more and more. If the slope of the land decreases or the height of the land decreases, then the river loses its energy and it no longer has the capacity of doing erosion. It do the works of only deposition. Okay, so based on that, similarly the Yangtze-Kiang basin has also been divided into 3 courses. Okay, so the first one is the upper Yangtze-Kiang basin. Its total extension of this upper Yangtze-Kiang basin is from source, means from where this upper Yangtze-Kiang, means from where the river Yangtze-Kiang is rising, that is the Tibetan plateau. So from Tibetan plateau up to this Ichang Gorge, means the place where the Ichang Gorge is present, this total portion of this Yangtze-Kiang basin, we are calling it as the upper Yangtze-Kiang basin. Okay, next is the middle Yangtze-Kiang basin. Okay, so this middle Yangtze-Kiang basin is the middle section or the middle portion of the course of this river Yangtze-Kiang. So it is starting from the Ichang Gorge up to the Nanking. Okay, so this is the total extension where the middle course of the Yangtze-Kiang river is present, and we are calling that section as the middle Yangtze-Kiang basin. Okay, next one is the last course or the lower course, that is Yangtze-Kiang delta. In the lower course, why this delta? Delta is actually a deposited landform like this. Okay, so it looks like the Greek alphabet delta, that is why we are calling it, means it looks like a triangulated like this land, and we call this as a delta. It is a depositional features. This delta is being formed by the deposition of sediments that are being carried by the river throughout its course. So this is the extent. So the delta forms at the lower course of the river. Why? Because in this lower course the energy of the river reduces. Because the energy of the river reduces, as a result of that it started depositing, and when it started depositing the sediments, it forms certain landform features in the river, and we call that landform features at the delta. Okay, so the last or the lower course of the Yangtze-Kiang basin, we are calling it as Yangtze-Kiang delta, and its extension is from Nanking to Shanghai. Okay, so now in the map you can see this is the course of the river Yangtze-Kiang. Okay, you can see this river Yangtze-Kiang is rising from this plateau of Tibet. This is the source point from where the Yangtze-Kiang river is rising. You can see the name Yangtze-Kiang over here. So this total river is being divided into 3 sections. So from source to this Ichang Gorge, means over here, this is the total upper course of the river. Okay, so from here to this Nanking, you can see the Nanking is written over here. Up to this is the middle course of the river, and from this Nanking to this Shanghai is the lower course of the river. Okay, so this is the end of this video. I will continue with the next of the portion in the next video. Thank you everyone.